Alright, now let's talk about the next bug in bWAPP, which is a SQL Injection Stored XML base. So just select this from the list and you will come to this page, which is SQL underscore add tag 1.php. Now we have given the reset your secret to any bug, so we can click on this button and actually nothing happens. So let's refresh the page. Now let's turn on the bWAPP suite and intercept the request to see what we are getting. So and here you can see we are getting some XML. Let's send this to repeater, and in the repeater let's play with this and change the values to see what we are getting. So this is the XML format where we are sending login and secret. So on the base of login we are returning a secret, I guess. So let's change those values and inject some bad scripts to see if we are getting something. So where are the parameters for this? We got 2 cookies, headers, attributes, 2 attributes. Yeah, SQLi parameters are 0. How it is possible? Let's send the request. We got 200 and secret has been resetted. So yeah, it is kind of JSON based. It does not have some real view right here. So let's change it to something. Let's change the secret to something else to see if we are getting any change. So I will paste simple SQL injection kind of query. So or single quote and then or and id equal single quote and 2. So let's send this query if we are getting something. B's secret has been resetted. So what we are getting is just a simple message. Let's go back and see if this is the same thing. I guess yeah, this is the same thing. Now let's change the id to something else to see if we are getting any changes. B's secret has been changed, resetted. Let's add this in the login to see if we are getting anything. Oh yeah, here we are getting that again. So let's do something. Let's put something and send. Here shows that again, that user. Let's change this again to B, which is the default username. So B, and I guess we are actually setting the any bug as a secret of this user. So the user is B and we are setting his secret to any bugs and question mark. So what if we this is the current user, what if we can get some other user and setting his secret? So how we can do this? Let's play with that. So let's say I want the secret to be hacker, and its secret has been resetted, and whenever you send the request it shows that again. So instead of B, let's select some other users. So how it is possible, how we can do this? So how we can get someone else username? So if I type something random and let's say that random text secret has been changed, so I think we can't get someone else user, and I haven't done any big research on this, so I will leave it by default. Let's play some other things with this. Let's see if I can execute some commands using the XML. So I'm putting B %, column single quote and then or, which is SQL operator, and then sleep for 5 seconds. So let's submit this, and yes, it seems like this is working because it seems like this is working because it is kind of sleeping now, does not show anything. Seems like it is gone forever. So let's copy this and go back to the proxy tab, and let's, instead of V, let's paste this, and let's forward this to the browser, and we got nothing. What's going on? Let's check the cookie. Nothing is here. And by the way, this is sending post request. So what if let's give a try to scan this using SQL maps. So let's go back to the terminal and get a little bit more room. So SQL map and tag you for URL, which is http://127.0.0.1 9004, and the file name is SQL underscore tagging 2.php. Let's paste this, and for the cookie, let's set the cookie from the verb suite, which is right here. Copy this and paste this, otherwise this will not process, so it is required. Let's send the data, which is the XML type data. So let's say make it one liner, so we can't make it, so let's try it by hand. So I main tag as reset and closing reset, then login, which is B in this case, and end of login of somewhere else, end of login, and then secret which is, let's say, echo, and let's end the secret, and then what next we need to do? Let's hit enter and see what we are getting. SQL does not recognize something, so it is not tagged, it is dash data. So add another tag and hit enter. It is starting, and we got something parameter in, so we are sending false data. What if I set the parameter manually, which is login and secret? Can I do this way? Let's say provide present given request data all. Let's just pass login, not working. Let's say SDBA, not working. It says not present, so we are sending XML type data. I guess we can encode this, we can use URL encoded data, so let's try that one. Alright, I copied the data, the previous one, which is secret and sleep, so let's paste that one. Control Shift V, and let's hit enter. See if we are getting anything not working. There is something wrong with this query. Is there any way to tell this, hey, this is XML type data? What? It works, seems like this works. Oh, just the error was with just one space of save XML data found and false data. Do you want to process it? Yes, absolutely. Let's see what we are getting using this test. So, and this video took a long time than other videos, but I'm not gonna leave this this way. So let's wait for this. It is loading and waiting. It does not send any request to the server, which is running right here. Everything is fine. What is this? Close without sending a request. It was probably an unused connection. So the command line is that case sensitive. I was just the problem was with this codes. What is this? Connection timeout. So I'm going to retry the request. Yes, retry it. Maybe the server is on high load. Seems to be the problem with the SQL query as well, because we are sending we are sitting at sleep for 5 seconds, so let's remove that. Instead of this, let's put something else. Let's remove this, and let's say just the B, and let's hit enter. Yes, it looks like the backend database is MySQL. We want to skip the test payload specified for other DBS. No or yes? Skip, yes, skip it. For remaining tests, do you want to include all tests for MySQL extending via test all? Oh, sending a lot of requests. Something weird happening. Actually sending a whole bunch of SQL queries and different parameters to see which one is going to work and which one is not working. So the red ones are not working, they are responding with some errors, and the green ones are success, so they are working fine. And as you can see, they are providing some parameters to that query, fielding some parameters, So let's wait for this to complete and see what we are getting from this SQL map. Yeah, seems something is working. Oh, custom post parameter XML generic login is honorable. Do you want to keep testing others? Yeah, that's all. I want to see the magic. And it is completed, and we got some results. So it says 11 following injection points with a total of 516 HTTP requests. So we got these payloads, we can use these payloads and return something. So let's try this one. Maybe this is gonna work. So let's copy this and go back to the work suite, and instead of this we are going to send our custom payload, which is this, and let's send this. Oh, we are on the wrong place. Let's forward this to the browser. Oh yeah, we are. Is it redirected? No. Let's send this to repeater so we can make changes and see the result quickly. So I pasted those. Let's align it a bit and let's send the request. We got 200 and secret has been changed, so we got the actual query. Seems like this is not working or working, I don't know. Web suite. Oh yeah, secret has been reseated, so it is not executed any special queries. Is this what we copied? Let's see. Hello, let's copy the whole thing. Yeah, we copy this. Let's try this one. Control Shift C and Control Shift V, Control V, and let's send request, and we got 200, and let's render the response. And the SQL map generated these random spooky queries which we don't understand really. And here we got some special error. It says XPath syntax is and dash 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 is seems to be they're throwing some errors. So let's pass some other parameters, and we got 200 and we got the error. So I think our previous query, which is be and sleep for 5 seconds, was working, but it was taking more time than we expect. So let's try that one again, and then I will end up this tutorial. Do you call this tutorial? It seems to be just a fun, just testing the bugs in bWAPP. So we are waiting. Let's see the server. And by the way, it says they created a log file where they save all the details. So for later on, you can check that file to see what they are saying to you. And here we are getting some error with our request, with this request, but it is loading still. Let's rectify secrets and let's remove this. Rectify. Oh, I can cancel. Yes, cancel. Send. And nothing happened. This should work, and wait for 5 seconds and then execute the query. But what's going on here? Why this is not working? And let's change this to something else to see if we are getting. Maybe this is minute. Is it working for minutes? Should be seconds. Man, it's waiting. Let's remove this completely to see if we are getting this waiting symbol or not. Let's done. What? It says syntax error. Let's remove this. Send request. We got a response quickly. Paste that one again instead of on. Let's say 2, and it is done so quickly. So let's check the server. There is some syntax error, so we remove the hash sign from this query, and let's wait. It is says waiting, so this means this works. This is downing the server, and that is sleeping it for. It should work. It should sleep the server for 2 seconds, but it takes more time than I expect. And let's test this in the browser. So let's copy this. Go back to proxy, and let's paste that. Remove the other things, and let's send this, and this should work in the browser as well. It will wait for 2 seconds, and let's go back to the browser, and we are waiting for the response. we are still waiting and we are getting nothing. Why this is not working even? What's going on? Should we wait forever? Oh, let's do something. Let's close this again and start intercept. We are right here, right? Open that window. Let's say bug and we are. So let's inject our code and forward this to the browser, and nothing happened. Seems. Did we change? So is it just working in the repeater? As you see, it is waiting. It's a this sleep method is working fine. It says wait for 2 seconds and then do the things that you are ordered to do. So it says waiting. We are still waiting for response, and it then displays the output. But the problem is that it takes more time than 2 seconds. We are passing just 2 and it takes about 5 seconds. So I guess that's it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next.